Hey guys, welcome back to Home Built, and today I'm going to be getting stuck into cleaning up that engine block and also see if I can knock over some more of this bodywork. Okay, so first thing, let's make up another batch of filler and get her on the car. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the bog to all set up and I can go back and sand, it's time to start having a look at this engine block and trying to tidy it up. It's just been sitting here on the floor. I've had it taken away and chemically cleaned, but it still needs a good final degrease and squirt down and just tidy it all up properly before I put some paint on it. So that means getting it back on this engine stand so I can start playing around with it. Tip for young players, don't lift an L28 block by yourself. It's far too heavy and you'll hurt yourself. Do as I say, not as I do, because I'm an idiot. Alright, time to wheel it outside and start cleaning. Alright, now I'm just going to hit it with some degreaser and then give it a few minutes to set up and then give it a good squirt. Alright, I've got her all ready to go. It's been sitting for a few minutes, so now it's time to get really wet and messy and start pressure washing this thing. Okay, I'm pretty happy. I've got a nice clean block now. I'll leave my compressors to recover for a little bit because that was a lot of air blasting trying to get this all completely dry, get all of the oil galleries dry, but I'm happy that it's looking pretty good. I'm going to go through and I'll probably just spray a little bit of WD-40 in the bores and on the bearing races down the bottom and leave this out in the sun and let it sort of bake for a little bit, let it make sure it's completely dried off and get ready for paint. But that means now move back inside and get stuck back into the bodywork. Alright, this is nice and warm. It's been toasting in the sun for a while, so I think we are dry enough to start masking it up and getting it ready to paint. That's a quick masking up job and it's all prepped, ready to paint. So now I'm just going to go through and paint it with some high heat paint. I had some guys mentioning that it should actually be like a light blue colour. That is the Nissan factory correct colour for the time. And I'm probably going to annoy some of you because I'm not going to paint it that. I've decided, because of the look I'm going for with the engine bay, I want to have a nice pretty neat engine bay. And yeah, I just want to keep this nice and simple, so I'm going with the silver. So time to start putting some silver paint on it and see how it looks. That's now looking pretty good, and I've been doing rounds of sanding in between, getting the body looking right. So now it's time to start doing the same thing to this dirty looking old sump. It's pretty rusty and pretty filthy, so first things first, let's go and give it a good clean. So I spent a bit of time on this sump now, cleaning it up. I gave it a good thorough wash with the pressure washer, and as you saw, I just went over it with a wire wheel, got everything back, got all the, sort of had some light surface rust and stuff on it all over. I'm planning now, I'm going to hit it with a, just with a basic primer surfacer. I'm not using high heat stuff, so hopefully that should be okay. I don't imagine it's going to get that hot that it'll be a big issue. I've used regular paint on brakes before and no issues on brake calipers, so I don't see that's going to be an issue here. And then hit it with some satin black, and it should look a lot better than it does now. Well, both the block and the sump now are both looking much better than they were, and the body is still getting there. I'm just slowly working away at it. I'm definitely not the fastest bodywork guy around, but I'm getting there, getting to that last exact perfect little bit, and we'll be ready soon. So in any case, I'm out of time again for today, so that means it's time for Fun Facts with Mrs. Jeff.
Hey guys, in 1978, Paul Newman got behind the wheel of the Bob Sharp Racing 280ZX. He won 15 of the 18 races he entered, and he finished second at the SCCA C Production Championship at Road Atlanta. In 1979 he won it, and he described the experience as better than the Oscars. That year one of the sponsors was Budweiser, and Newman actually refused to take payment for his win, preferring to accept beer instead. Interestingly, that year, he also drove in the 24 Hours of Le Mans in a Porsche 935, finishing second.
Hey guys, today we've got another mailtime segment, and today we've got a package from Western Australia, so let's have a look. There's a box inside. Oh, what's this? We've got some lens cleaner. Alright guys, we've got a letter here. Hi Jeff, love all the shed work, and just to keep things clear, I've sent you a couple of cloths and spray. Fridge magnet as well for your mailbox wall. Fridge magnet. Cheers from Perth, Todd. P.S. Mrs. Jeff is the real star. I'm hearing that more and more. Alright, well that is going up onto the... It's a magnet that doesn't want to stick. There we go. Yeah, some cleaning cloths and some spray, which would be really handy because most of my glasses are pretty disgusting, filthy things. So this stuff will actually, hopefully, keep them reasonably clean without me scratching the hell out of them like I usually do. Okay guys, and if you've got anything you want to put up on my wall or send to me, send it to Home Built by Jeff, PO Box 1520, Bowral, New South Wales 2576, Australia. Alright, so I've started getting the engine cleaned up. That sump is looking much better now because it was looking pretty slimy and rusty and disgusting before, so hopefully it'll live a few more years now. And I'm still getting there with the bodywork. It's slow and tedious, but yeah, I want it right, and it's just the little bits now. I'm getting very close to being able to primer it, but I want it right, so it's going to take time. Any case, as always, thanks for watching, and if you want to help the channel out, head down to the description, pick up some cool shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, and please like and subscribe to Home Built by Jeff, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at the same place. See you guys.
Racing 280ZX. It's alright? Second at the of Le Mans. Yeah, championship at Road Atlanta.